So what's your new side hustle going to be while you're in lockdown from the virus? Let's talk about that and more right now. Hey traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 360. So we're in week number 2 of the lockdown here in New Zealand, and I'm sure that wherever you're watching this around the world, you're probably in a similar situation. So I want to talk about something that's going to be, could make a massive difference to you, your trading, your life, while we're in this lockdown period. Because you see, like with a lot of things, you have a couple of choices. You can either go down the grumpy route, sit watching TV, doing nothing, getting fed up with it, all those type of emotions come into it. And that's perfectly understandable. But then you can also take advantage of the situation and do something now as a side hustle, as an example. And I'll talk about that shortly, to really help you once we get to the other side of all this. Because as I see this now, you've got the opportunity to learn a new skill. You've got the opportunity to create a new side hustle and get that started. And you've got the opportunity to come out of this with a lot more knowledge. And really, when you think about it, if you don't do any of those, when we're out of this quarantine lockdown period from this coronavirus, if you don't do any of those, it's not the time that you lack. Because let's face it, most people say, I don't have time for this and I don't have time to learn trading. It's not time that you lack, it's discipline. And, you know, there's no other way of looking at it. Almost everybody now, right now, has more time available to them than they probably ever have done. So it really is a lack of your discipline if you don't do anything about it. Now, I want to give you a real life example. A client of mine over in London, he lost his job around 2-3 weeks ago. And he has been trading so well ever since that time. He traded pretty well before that. But because he's in lockdown, an enforced lockdown with his wife and his child, he has done some incredible trading. Just on Tuesday, he emailed me to say he made 3.4% gain on his account. And just this morning, my time, he sent through a post on our forum site where he put 5 trades on there on 15-minute, 30 and 1 hour charts, 30-minute and 1 hour charts. All 5 made profit for another 3.2%. So he's taking advantage of this time being at home. And he is looking at the shorter time frame charts, something that he doesn't normally do. 1, because he's at work, and 2, because the shorter time frame charts, like historically, have not been quite so good to trade because of the lack of price action. So what we're seeing in the Forex market right now is incredibly good price action, big moves across all pairs for weeks and weeks now, just incredible opportunities. And so he's taking advantage of this time being in lockdown, and he's doing something about it. So I mentioned at the beginning, about one of the options, your skill, you can upgrade your skills, you can become more knowledgeable, but also the side hustle. So practically as a trader, what can you do about that? Well, if you're like this guy and you can now start to trade incredibly well with very, very small drawdowns and very high win rates and very high profitable trades, you can do things like create a signal service. There are all number of online sites where you can go there as the trader and get people following you and getting paid on a monthly basis for trades, either a commission basis or a monthly set fee. So if you go, well, my account's too small, or I'm only on demo, or I can't afford a $5,000 account right now, think about it differently. What is it that you can do? But actually, before we do any of that, unless you can trade well, the rest of it's pointless, isn't it? So with this particular guy who I'm talking about, because he's now trading so well and he's able to do this, he can go out there and sell himself as a trader who can make money for other people. He could trade for maybe some friends, family members. You don't have to do it the full big scale of getting all the legal compliance, but you can still trade. There's nothing to stop you trading for a few select people. Or you can just go down the signals route and sell your trade, get people to copy your account. So that's what I mean by the side hustle. So again, take advantage of this time that you have. Learn how to trade properly, just like this guy's done. You know, if you want our help, you know where to find us. I've been talking about this for 11 years now. So many people throughout the world, 88 countries we've got clients in. We added it up this week, a new total of 88 clients that we've helped with active traders who have chosen to join our membership site. Look, again, you know where to find us. If you'd like to join us, take advantage of these conditions. They are amazing trading conditions right now. Like I said, most people are not lacking time right now. They're lacking discipline. So if you'd like to take advantage of these trading conditions and our strategy and to be able to trade like this guy's doing, please consider the course. Have a look at the details I'll leave on this page, and we'd love to help you. If you're the right sort of person that wants to put in some hard work and dedication, then we're right for you. If you want an easy fix, if you think you're just only going to be a multimillionaire in 2 weeks' time, you're not the right person for us. We want real traders who are disciplined people who want to do this properly and have a passion for trading. If that's you, we're for you. Thanks again. This is Andrew Mitchem at the Forex Trading Coach. Bye for now.